Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Creel with PinSeeker, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite data points, which is club path. This is one that I use all the time with myself and my students, and the reason why is because it's going to tell me with my students what kind of stock shot are they going to be hitting. So typically people that somebody swings to the right, if you're a right-handed golfer, is going to be a drawer of the ball. Somebody that swings to the left, again, if you're a right-handed golfer, is going to be a fader of the ball. So this tells me what kind of swing that they're having, and then we can have that discussion on, are we going to be a fader or are we going to change the swing to become a drawer? And the thing is I am very hesitant when doing that with my students because I don't want to change what their natural shot is and force something, because then they'll become an inconsistent golfer and they'll continuously struggle throughout the game. So how I want you to use this data point is to find out what kind of golfer you are, and then we go from there on perfecting that stock shot. So what is club path exactly? So club path is going to be the direction left or right. So we'll pretend the target line's coming to you, to the camera. So when we make contact with the ball, so it's a snapshot at impact only, is this club traveling to the right or to the left or perfectly straight or anywhere in between? As most golfers refer to it as somebody in to out or out to in on their swing. So what I want to let you know, club path is going to change typically from club to club because of where we put the ball in your stance. So again, you're not trying to, chase a number that's the same with every club, because if the ball's more back in your stance, you're hitting it on the more back side of your arc. You're going to be either less over the top or more into out, depending on which side of the zero you fall. And again, if the ball is more in the 40-year stance, like a driver, 3-wood, or a long iron, you're going to be coming around on the arc more towards the left side, so more negative or less positive, again, depending on which part of the spectrum that you fall on. What I like to see in my golfers is a club path between 4 and -4, depending on which side of zero you fall. And this is going to allow us to be efficient in our distance and not have as much curvature. What I mean by curvature is the path tells us how much curvature or potential curvature a golfer is going to have. A lot of people think that the start direction of a golf ball is primarily caused by the club path, and it's not. It's primarily caused by the club face. The path only influences the start direction, left or right of the target, only about 20% in your high spinning clubs and about 5% in your low spinning clubs like driver and chipping. So we do want to nail the club path. I keep the club path data point up all the time with myself and my students because that's going to tell me if anything is going on in my swing that shouldn't be. I know what my club path should be, and typically if your alignment starts getting out of line, your path is going to start changing. A lot of people think that your swing can change overnight, and it's not. It's going to be, your path is going to be a gradual changing thing, and it's going to be because your setup is different, your weight distribution is a little bit different, and there's other data points that you can go to see. But if you keep your club path pulled up at all times when you're practicing, you're likely going to keep your swing in good check. And just a reminder, if your club path is getting off from where it should be, go first to your alignment. So how I want you to use club path is to keep it up all the time to monitor the consistency of your swing. You're going to know your club path and you're going to know your stock shot. So to make sure that you have good practice habits and to carry your swing to the golf course is to make sure that that club path is good day in and day out as you're practicing in your simulator. That's how I use club path, and that's how you should too. Thanks.